You know that feeling when you wake up one day and realize you have been doing everything right, but somehow nothing has really changed. You've set goals, made plans, downloaded habit apps, even watched the motivational videos that told you to wake up at 5 a.m. and conquer your morning. And yet, here you are months later, still fighting the same patterns. And that's the problem. You think progress is a straight line that you simply start something, stay consistent, and one day you achieve it. But most of our lives don't look like that at all. They look like loops. You start strong, lose momentum, fall off track, feel guilty, promise to restart, and repeat. And with every new start, it feels a little harder because deep down, you're tired of your own promises. If that's you, I get you, and this video is for you because I have been there too. Before we go further, please take a few seconds to subscribe to the channel and like this video because it helps to make more videos like this. You must be tired of the quiet frustration of feeling like you are moving just in circles. And the worst part is, you don't even realize how many years that cycle steals from you. And we don't lose years because of failure, we lose them because we drift into distraction, overthinking, busy work that feels productive but changes nothing. And without even noticing, we fill our lives with noise, notifications, deadlines, plans, but none of these gives us direction. And so, without any meaning, we end up doing more and more while becoming less and less clear about why we're doing it. Because when you don't know exactly what matters, everything starts to matter, and that's how your attention gets scattered. Your motivation fades, and your life starts feeling like a long restart button. And you restart again with momentum back to zero. Because here's the truth I learned the hard way. You don't need another year to figure your life out. All you need is just 4 hours. 4 honest, undistracted hours can give you back the clarity you've been missing for years. Now, it might sound silly, right? 4 hours. How can 4 hours possibly change years of confusion? If that's a question, neuroscientists and behavioral psychologists like Anders Ericsson, the same man who initially developed 10,000-hour rule, found something fascinating while studying top performers. He discovered that almost all high achievers, from world-class musicians to elite athletes, only have about 4 hours of deep, deliberate focus in them per day. And that's it, 4 hours. After that, their brain starts to shut down, their performance drops, creativity fades. And yet, those 4 hours, when used with full presence, are enough to create mastery, insight, and momentum. Now, think about your own life. When was the last time you gave yourself 1 hour of uninterrupted focus to actually understand yourself? And that's the whole point of these 4 hours. It's about pausing for 4 hours to see yourself clearly, to know yourself better. Instead of just trying to fix our lives in motion that we chase, we build, we hustle, and never stop long enough to ask, wait, where am I going? And that's why we burn out, because after the initial burst, we have no clue where to go, what to do. So here's what I want you to do. You take one single afternoon with zero distractions and lock up your phone in your bathroom. Just focus one task and give yourself the permission to be completely honest. Just 4 hours. And in those 4 hours, you'll go through a process I call the 4-hour reset. The first hour is for reflection. You sit down with a notebook and you write. How does it actually look like right now? And who are you when no one's watching? What drains your energy every single day, but you keep tolerating it because it's just familiar or habitual? Because the first step to change is not more motivation, it's simply self-awareness. Psychologists also call this cognitive offloading, because when you write things down, you free your brain from the mental load of carrying anything inside. You create space for things that matter. The second hour is for clarity. This one is a bit tough because it forces you to choose between what actually matters right now and what does not. You can't focus on 10 things and expect transformation. Your mind needs a single direction. Research in Frontiers in Psychology shows that narrowing your attention to one meaningful goal actually boosts intrinsic motivation. So pick one thing, just one thing that you want to build your next season around. The third hour is for design. This is where you stop dreaming and start structuring. If you want to get fit, don't visualize six-pack abs, visualize the routine, the cue, the environment. Because here's the truth, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And most people's systems are chaotic. They rely on willpower instead of structure. Get your system so right so that you can train your willpower to be stronger. The fourth hour is for cleanup. Cleaning your environment for real. Your room, your workspace, your phone, your calendar, every digital and physical thing around you is a what for who you're becoming. When you remove clutter, your mind finally breathes. And I'm sure when you finish those 4 hours of your reflection, clarity, design, cleanup, you finally feel something positive that you probably haven't felt in a long time. That's the power of focus time. You see, most people think change takes years. It doesn't. Change happens the moment you stop running from yourself long enough to listen to yourself. And if you have been following my channel for a while, you'll know I talked about resetting life with the October theory in the last video. If you haven't watched that one yet, go check it out after this. In that video, I explained why October isn't the end of the year, it's the beginning of your reset. Now, let me tell you why this simple act of reflection and focus works so deeply. In psychology, there's something called identity-based change. It says that fastest way to change your behavior is to change what you believe about yourself. The problem is you can't see your own identity when your mind is constantly stimulated. You need to be still, you need silence long enough to meet yourself again. But there's something most people get wrong. They do it once, they get clarity, they feel amazing for a week and get back to the loop. So here is my advice, make this reset a ritual. Do it once a month, just one afternoon, 4 hours where you pause and realign. That's only 48 hours a year or 2 days. And yet, those 2 days could be the difference between living reactively and living intentionally. Think of it like an emotional maintenance. You don't drive a car for years without ever checking the engine. So why do you run your life without checking your direction? And the beauty is, it gets easier each time. For the first time, it might feel a bit uncomfortable. You might resist it. Your brain will try to escape because your brain does not like wasting so much energy. But once you push through that discomfort and every month you do it, the clarity compounds, like interest on your focus. So here's my challenge to you. Find 4 distraction-free hours this week. Just you, your thoughts, and the courage to be honest. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment and share it with one friend. Just one friend who needs this. Thank you for watching. See you next time.